Oh, welcome back to Further Solutions Academy. Further Solutions Academy. Kindly subscribe and share across to your friend. On this video, I'll be walking you on theory of logarithm. All what we need to learn about this video. These are the outline. The first one, relationship between logarithm and indices and logarithm, and laws of logarithm, simplification of in logarithm, and change of base and substitution in logarithm. By the end of this video, you will understand all this. Take note of that. Now, let me start from this, which is relationship between logarithm and indices. Now, if we check our video on equation laws of indices, that when x, I was like bs equals to n power 1, since s is not equals to 1, since b is not equals to n, therefore s cannot be equals to what? 1. That is the story. And how do I go about this? I must learn to log the what? Both sides. That is what we just need to do. It means I'll be having log b raised to power x equals to log n, and x log b will be equals to what? Log n. My answer will now be x equals to what? Log n all over log b. Now, that's all about that. That's all about that. For instance, for example, if I have examples, look at these examples. Now, I have 10 raised to power 2 equals to 100, and 2 raised to power equals to 64, and 4 raised to power x equals to 256, and the last part of it minus 2 equals to 1 all over 49. Now, let's play around with this. These are the problems just like to help us. Now, I want to relate this. I'm logging the both side. Log equals to log 100. Now, it will be what? Log 2 log 10 equals to log 100. Now, log, okay, let me just put this. Permit me to write this way because there's no marker. I can't be wasting marker. Please, we are looking for sponsor. Come and sponsor us. Somebody sponsor this board, please. I'll be having 2 log equals to what? 2 log. Now, it means 2 all over 2 equals to log 10 all over log 10. Now, can you see this? We cancel 1 and equals to 1. Now, they are equal. The same thing will happen to this one. Now, let's try to work on this particular one, which is I have 4 equals to 246. It means log 4x equals to log 246. Now, x log 4 equals to log 256. Now, x will be equals to log 256 divided by log 4. Now, that is, you can now simplify further, which there are possible way of doing this. Now, another thing I want you to understand is log 7 equals to what? 2 equals to 1 all over. Okay, log 1 all over 49. Now, can you see that I can write this as well as log 7 equals to log 49 raised to power 1. Log 7 equals to log and 7 raised to power. This is power 2. Sorry, permit me power 2 minus 2. Now, can you see they are equal? That is what I'm trying to work on. Now, let me try to work on the law of logarithm. Let's talk about law of logarithm. Now, can you see how the relationship between indices and logarithm? What I want you to understand here is that since the base are not equal, and the powers are not equal, therefore you log the both sides. I'm just showing some cases like, Now, look at this also. I'm talking about law of logarithm. Laws of logarithm. Now, log of logarithm. What I need to know there is that if I have log in base A, Bn, Bn, now before we even talk about the log, this is log A n plus log B. A. Now, note this. If I have log A, the same as what? Log A base 10. Now, if anytime I write log and I didn't put base on it, automatically is in base 10. That is what I wanted to know. But if the base is there, it means you are working on that given base. If not, there will be a problem. Now, this is equals to this. For example, if I have log base 6 30, this can be written as log base 6 30 can be what? 5 times 6. Now, this can also be written as log base 6 5 plus log base 6 6. Now, that is what I'm trying to work on. The same thing, you can try this log 72. Try this and let's see, and 72 will be what? Just try to simplify that also. Now, another thing I want us to work on is that number 2, when I have log m all over n. Now, this is the same thing as log m minus log m. That is what I want to know. Now, since there is no base here, automatically is in base 10. Take note of that. But if there is any base, it means I'm putting base C already. No problem. That is what I want to know. Now, if I have log 100 all over 3, this can also be written as log 100 minus log 3, which I will be having log 1, which is going to be minus log 3. Now, this can be 2 log minus log 3. Now, that is what I just want you to understand that. Now, another one, which is 3. Now, if I have log m, okay, m and b, this is base, take note of this. This is number, and this is power. Now, that is what, now, anytime we have something like this, it can also be written as b log m, nm. Take note of that. That is b log nm. Now, for instance, you see that if I have log n m powering is 0, this will surely be equals to log what? m n, which is 1. Now, this will surely give us 0. That is why log is 0. Log 1 is always equals to 0. Please take note of that. How do I know that log 1 is equals to 0? Look at this. I'll be having, for instance, from here, I'll be having 0 log nm. Now, can you 0 multiplied by what is here? It will become 0. That is why our log 1, because we're told that any number raised to power 0 equals to 1, except 0 himself. Except 0 himself. Take note of that. Now, let me quickly try to work on some simplification. Now, let's try to do some simplification. Now, let's see some simplification. Now, of logarithm. Now, let's see this, and let's see what we do. Now, I have log 4 plus log 8. This is the same thing as log 4 divided by 8. Take note of that. Jesus Christ. Sorry, this is plus. 4 multiplied by 8, which is log 32. Now, log 32, which I'll be having log 32. Log 32. Now, which can be written as log 2 raised to the power 5, which is 5 log 2. Now, this is the same thing as this. Take note of that. And another thing that is here is also, if I have log 54 into base 3 minus log 15 into base 3 minus log 10, this is plus base 3. Now, before you can simplify any given logarithm, kindly check the logarithm, the base. The base must be equal. If not, there is a problem. Now, if this one is not in base 3 and this one is in base 3, you can't do them together. You can't marry them together, except if and only if they are of the same base. Now, since they are of the same base, this can be written as log 3, base 3 rather, 4 plus log 3 base 10 minus log. Now, what am I going to do? I can now say that log base 3 bracket of 4 multiplied by 10 divided by 15. Can you see? We have 2 rather, and we have 3, which I will be having log base 3, which I will be having 4 multiplied by 3 divided by what? 3. 4 multiplied by 2 divided by 3. Now, by so doing this, I can now say that 8 divided by what? It means I'll be having log 8 all over 3, which can also be written as log 8 minus log 3, which I can also write it as well as log, this is 3 log 2 minus log 3. Now, how do I get my 3 log 2? We know that 8 is equals to 2 raised to power 8. 2 raised to power 3 rather. 2 raised to power 3. Now, that's why, and the power comes down, and that becomes what we are having there. Now, before I end this, let me do more of simplification. And can you see maths is very nice here? Kindly share and subscribe. If you have not subscribed before, make sure you do so. It's very, very important. Okay, you can come for our online class. Physical class also, if you are within Nigeria, no problem, we are there for you. As far as you are within Nigeria. Now, look at this problem. For instance, somebody asked for one question from us. We're told that 2 plus log 10 20 minus log 10 20. Now, this is a very good question that somebody can ask somewhere. Now, what I just need to do is that, okay, hope I'm not making any mistake. No. Okay. Now, 10 4. Yes, 3 and 4. Okay. Now, if I have something like this, this can also look at this 2. I can decide to write that the 2 as log 2 10 10 plus log 10 20 minus log 10 20. Now, don't forget, have I told you that anytime you're having log 10 10, when the base are equal to the number is always equals to 1. It means I just improvised for 1 year. That is what I just did. Now, it means this can be written as log 10 raised to power 2 10 plus log 20 minus log 10 2, which I can now say that what? Log 10 bracket of 100 multiplied by 20 divided by 2, which is, I'll be here 1, here 10. Now, which I'll be having log 1000 of this 10, which can also be written as log 10 20 raised to power 3. Now, can you see 10 raised to power 3 is 1000, which can also be written as what? 3 log what? 10 10. Now, what I told you that time is equals to what? 3 multiplied by 1, which is equals to 3. Now, my answer becomes 3. Okay, I think with this, I think it will be fine. There are some questions that will come in form of roots. Let me just try to explain that. For instance, log 1000 like this. Yes. Now, this can also be written as what? Log 1000 powering 1 over 2. Please, because of this root. I can also write this as 10 raised to power 3, because 10 raised to power 3 is 1000. Bracket of 1 over 3. 1 over 2 rather. Now, which I can now say that what? Log 10 raised to power 3 all over 2, which is 3 all over 2 log 10. Now, having no base, it means it's in base 10, which is equals to what? 3 multiplied by 1, which is equals to 3 all over 2. Now, since there is no base on it, it means it's in base 10. For instance, okay, there are many questions there, which I think they have been solved. Okay, let me quickly work on this particular question. I have log divided by log 4 minus log 2. Now look at this. This is division, and there's no any law or principle that guide the division. It's only minus that was guiding. Now I can say that log, I can say that 2 raised to power 3 roots divided by what? Log 4 all over 2. We all know that 4 all over 2 is equals to, this one will be what? Log 2 raised to power 3 all over 2, because of that root, divided by what? Log 2. Now, I can answer that what? 3 all over 2 log 2, log over 2. Now, this will become 1. My answer becomes 3 all over 2. Now, I think that is very nice. I think I need to show more because of those that are coming behind. The beginners. So that they will get it and get it right. I have a lot of examples, questions there that even time will not permit me to solve them, but let me try my best. Look at this question. Without using table or calculator, evaluate log 10 75 all over 10 minus 2 log 5 all over 9 plus log base 10 and all over 243. Now, this is a very good question. Without using a calculator, you will have to solve this problem. Now, don't forget that these two can go to the power solution to this thing. I'm just trying to evaluate log 75 all over 10 is in base 10. If I like, I may put it. If I like, I may not put it. The same thing. Since it's in base 10 and the base are equal, now that is no problem. And this will be minus, I can say plus log 100 divided by 243 minus log 5 all over bracket of what? 2. Now, can you see, I just carried the minus, this to the other side. And for me to do well, I can say that log bracket of is in base 10 anyway. 75 divided by, multiplied by 100 divided by 243 divides 25 all over 81. Now, I think I've powered the number direct. Now, can you see, I can now say that what? Log 10 bracket of 75 all over 10 multiplied by 100 all over 243 and multiplied by 81 all over. That's what I want to show you there. You can simplify further and know all what you need to know there. Okay, there is one question there that also was dropped. Now, meanwhile, we have videos on logarithm already, but I discovered that the production was very poor, which I need to regenerate another one. Now, for instance, I have this particular question: log 1 all over 3 plus log 1 over 4 plus 2 log 2 base 10 plus log 10 3 all over 4. Now, what I just need to do here is that it's very simple. Log 10, there will be base 10, which I will have 4 plus 3 all over 12, which is 7 all over 12, plus here will be, this is not power, this is 2. Now, here will be log 4, because 2 raised by 2, and here will be log 3 all over 4. Now, what I just need to do, I will be having my log in base 10. I have 7 all over 2 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 3 all over 4. Now, by so doing this, I'll be able to solve my problem. Here 1, here, and here 1, here 4. My answer becomes log 4 all over what? Now, this can also be written as log 7 minus log what? 4. And which I can also write it as log 7 minus log 2 raised to power 2, which I can also write it as 7 minus 2 log what? 2. Now, all these things can happen to any question. All these things can happen to any question. Now, I think we are getting better. Now, let me try to talk about change of base. I have 10 minutes and so I can be able to talk about that and get it right. Ah, Jesus, thank you. Now, okay, now look at this, look at this. I'm talking about change of base. Change of base in logarithm. Now, if I'm talking about change of base, you have to understand that if I have log n b, this can be written as log n all over what? Log b. Now, I can call this c. That is changing of base. It means it was in base b, but now it's now in base c, base c. I can also write it, if I want to stretch myself, log base all over what? Log c divided by log b all over what? Log what? C. Depends. I can keep multiplying, and you know, if I get another base here, I can also move on and move on and move on. That's the first case. For instance, if I have log 81 in root of what? 3. This can also be written as log 81 divided by log root of 3. Now, can you see that I can say that log 3 raised to power 4 divided by log 3 raised to power 1 all over 2, which I can say that 4 all over 4 divide log base 3 and 1 all over 2, sorry, log what? Log 3. Now, which I can say that what? 4 divides 1 all over 2 log what? 3, which is I'll be having 8 log 3, which is equals to 1. My answer becomes 1. Now, and so on and so forth. These are things that can happen to anyone, you know. Now, I have one sensitive question here that was dropped to someone by somebody. They said calculate the value of log base x if log x 4 equals to 1 all over 2. Now look at this. It's a very nice question that we are asked to calculate the value of log x. Now what you just need to do, this is base x, take note of that. I don't know why I'm sweating like this. Now it's in base x. If I were you, I want to know, this is what you are looking. Calculate the value of this, and if this is equals to this, solution to this question is it. Now you start something from here. From here we get your x, and it means log 4x equals to 1 over 2. Yeah, sorry. Now since I have that, I can write this as, what I just need to do now is that what can I do? I can decide to say that what? Log 4 all over what? Log x equals to 1 all over 2. If I cross multiply, I will have what? Log 4 equals to 1 all over 2 log what? Now, which I don't need this joining. I don't need this joining. For your information, I don't need it. I'm just trying to. Now, I can see that log 4x equals to log 1 all over 2 xx. Now, what do? I just anti-log the both sides. The base. Now, since the base are equal, it means 4 will be equals to x raised to power 1 all over 2. Now, what am I going to do? Root the both sides. Root the both sides. This, we cancel this. My x equals to what? 2. My x equals to plus or minus 2. Take note of that because I'm a mathematician. Plus or minus 2. Now, I will now say that what? Log 2x will be equals to what? Log 2 and 2, which is equals to 1, which is equals to 1. Oh, I'm not making a mistake here. Which is equals to 1. Oh, hope there is no any problem here. Oh, there is problem. Sorry. Hey, cha. I've killed mathematics, so sorry. Nobody's above mistake. Thank you, Mr. Now, what you just need to do, 4 equals to x raised to the power 1 over 2. Sorry. We multiply both power by what? By 2. By 2. This we cancelled. My s equals to 16. Since my s equals to 16, it means log 2x will be equals to log 216, which is equals to log 2 and 2 raised to the power 4, which is equals to 4 log what? 16, which is equals to 4. Take note of this. It's not proper to write like this in mathematics, so I'm just trying to manage my thoughts so that it won't master you. Now, I think you'll be fine now. It will be fine. Another question was dropped. I think you are asked, given that log 327 equals to log 1 over 4, 64, plus n log 1 over 81. Now, it's a very nice question. You are asked, given that log this. Now, what you just need to do here is not hard. This can be a problem from WAEC. Now, I can say that log 333, I've turned this one to power, equals to log 64, which I can turn it to what? 4 raised to the power 3 divided by what? Log 1 over 4. What did I do? I just tried to what? To return that minus. Here will be n log. I can turn it to what? 3 raised to the power minus 4 because it's 3. Now, I think I've done something good. I think my problem is half solved now. My problem is half solved. I can now say that what? I know that I'll be having 3 equals to, here will be 4 divided by minus 1. Log what? 4 over what? Log 4. Because when I have log 1 over 4 can also be written as log 4 raised to the power minus 1. And that comes down, take note of that. Okay, that is why we have minus 1. This is 4. And also minus, and this one will be what? Bracket of minus 1 log what? 3 and 3. Now, which everything become 1. This can also be written as what? Base 4. Which I'll be having 3 equals to minus 3 minus, it will be plus what? 4n. By so doing that, 4n equals to what? 6. I collect like times. N equals to what? 6 all over 4. Which is n equals to what? 3 all over 2. That is what we are just to do there. 3 over 2. Now, another question was passed behind log. Sorry, I'm just trying to tackle problems here because there are a lot of questions that are being posted on our page. Now, this and this is base, this is number. This can be written as log 5 raised to the power 3 divided by log 5 raised to the power 1 all over 3. Can you see it's a cube root? Now, since I have that, this is 5, take not b, sorry about that. Now, I can answer that with 3 log 5 and 1 all over 3 log what? 5. My answer becomes what? 3 multiplied by 3, which is equals to 9. That is my answer. Because that becomes 1. Another question is dropped here. These questions are much. Okay, let me try to solve one more before I end this video. Because now I have another question here. It was log 327 minus log 93 minus log 232. Now, this one, they are not of the same base. Take note of that. The base are not equal. Since the base are not equal, and it's somewhat technical, I can run this as log 333, which is 27, minus log 3 divided by log 3, 2. And minus log 2 divided by log 2 raised to the power 5. Can you see? Because I know that this is a problem for me, and I convert to base 10, which I'll be having 3 minus 1 all over 2 log base 3 minus log 1 all over 5 2. Now can you see I can also have 3 minus 1 all over 2 minus 1 all over 5, which my SL become 5. 10 times that will be 30 minus 5 minus 2 divided by what? 10, which is I will be having 8, which is going to be what? 22. I'll be happy I'm not making a mistake. Okay, according to it will be 32. That will be 32. I mean 22 all over log, all over 10. I think my answer become 2.2. Now I think so. There is not any problem here. Oh, another problem is here. Oh, let me just try to explain this thing so that today we have it in details. Now another question is dropped here. Sorry, I'm just having those questions here, and I don't know how to run away from the question. Now a question was dropped from Ghana that you're having these two. It's a very simple question anyway, and base 16. What I just need to do, log is 0.25 divided by log. Okay, I think somebody dropped this question. I don't know. I think winner. I don't know. Now, what you just need to do, log, convert this number to what? 25 all over 100. I'm just converting to branch fraction. Log what? 6. Now, I can make here 1, here what? 4. And log 1 all over 4 divided by log 4 raised to the power 2. Now, which I can say that log 4 raised to the power minus 1 divided by log 2 log what? 4. Which I'll be having minus 1 all over 2 log 4, which I have 1 all over 2. Now, that is my answer. That is my answer. Now, okay, if time permits me, I will try to work on, and the time permits, okay, I'll be stopping here. On the next video, I'll be working on substitution in logarithm, which is the, don't forget to share and subscribe. Once again, thanks for watching.